think we are approaching the end of this game. Sorry for all that squeaking, truthfully. But I think we are approaching the end of this game. And I'm excited to see how it ends. You know? I'm excited to see how it ends. But that doesn't mean I'm tired of playing the game. You know? Okay. I'm eating, so I'm not really going to be here. See you later.
Morning. You shine bright like a fluoride today.
Hi! Oh, everything looks truly wonderful. I never imagined our town being so beautiful again. Thank you all for the help. Certainly. You all know that as well as anyone. Well, I thank you for your modesty. I hope after this you'll have a bit of time to rest. To stop and smell the roses, so to speak.
Nice! Then, our work is done! It is time to disband Operation Flowergate once and for all.
No way. Plan till I die, Minister Virgie Boy. Plan till I die.
Oh, I mean, sure. We'll come up with some new organization when the need comes, but I think we've flowered this town up as far as it'll go.
I hate to admit, you might be right.
You know, the new landscaping does call for constant upkeeping.
Ah!
We've gotta be prepared. Emergency meeting at the Flower Cave. Stat! Virgie Boy!
Oh, okay.
Those two? Glad they're on our side. Yeah, me too. You know, I'm just real glad the whole plan went off without a hitch. Not so surprising, considering all the wonderful people that worked on this. Coming from Highwind, I'm really surprised at the concentration of talented people in this town. And look at you! You've really shaped up into quite the Sandrock legend. Although, maybe I should have seen it coming. Even when we were kids, you'd be so reliable. Remember when we used to snag honey out of beehives? If you didn't always stand watch for the bee swarm, our faces might look a bit different right now. Oh, really?
Well, everyone gets their start somewhere.
I kinda get the feeling as well. Well, to be fair, it's starting to look a lot like Highwind around here as well. Trees swaying in the breeze, the whispering sound of a river trickling down the rocks in the distance. There's nothing in the rulebook that says you can't have two homes, as far as I'm concerned. Hey, is it me, or is Big Tree on Mount Roxanne looking a bit different?
Mama Tree!
Let's head over and check it out.
Oh, if you could see our boy now.
Hey, Pa. Looks like others also noticed.
Hello, everyone.
Woohoo!
You saved the tree!
Looks just like it did 30 years ago.
Yeah, it's a miracle.
A scientific miracle! A miracle performed by us! And natural healing processes, etc.
I'm not even sure anymore.
I know. You worked very hard to make this happen. You didn't have to, but I am eternally grateful.
Being here with you guys for so long, this became our struggle too.
Wow, I'd forgotten what this view could look like.
My ma used to take me up here from time to time. After her disappearance, this tree died, and I never wanted to come up here again. But I guess everything turned out for the best.
Martel would have been very proud of what you accomplished, Zeke. Nearly 70 years of history has all led to this.
This is only the beginning. We made Sandrock green again. We can do anything!
Hey, Pa. Come look at this. Pa? Pa! Pa, are you all right?
Oh. I'm sorry. The journey up here seems to have really taken it out of me.
Glad you're all right.
Why wouldn't I be? I'm still fit as a fiddle.
Brr. Do you all feel that? Suddenly got a bit nippy up here.
A wind blows. A gentle wind that once would have prophesied ruin, now soothes me.
Hey, that's... Got caught in the leaves. Could have gone straight through. It's Ma's letter from your scrapbook. The one that got blown off in the sandstorm. For it to end up all the way up here. Pa, we can put it back when we get home. Open it up when Ma comes back. Like you said.
No, it's time. I've known for some time now. Oh. Ah.
What's it say?
She wanted me to take you, Zeke, and ride down to High Wind.
What?
If you're reading this letter, I bet my life on Sandrock and lost. I failed Akil. I failed Theo. I failed Sandrock. And worst of all, I failed you, Mort. We've lost too many good people, and now there are none left. But our story doesn't have to end like this. Take Zeke east. Find a new life. Survive. I haven't lost everything if I know that you've made it. I can rest easy knowing you're safe. So, please, Don't throw your life away chasing this foolish woman's foolish dream. Let Sandrock go.
You never opened it?
Would you have gone? If you'd known?
I would have. I came here a traveler, like everyone back then. I only stayed because of her. She inspired many of us. Her dream became our dream. And I loved her more than life itself. I would have done anything. I did. When she disappeared, I couldn't believe it. Why would I? She spent months in that desert every year. I believed she would return, so... No, I did not read the letter. You carried the torch for her, Trudy, without question, and nearly met the same fate.
Oh,
Hey. Ma's spirit was stronger than her body could ever be. She gave us hope when there was none. Her memory kept us all alive, kept us fighting. There was only one thing she loved more than Sandrock. It was you and me, Pa.
The glitches are not taking away from the sentimental moment, but I'm just cracking up on the inside.
You all were right. It is quite a view.
The wind's picking up. Come on, Mort. Let's get you down the mountain before you catch a cold.
If it's all right, I'd like to stay a little longer.
I've got him. You all go on ahead.
All right. Maybe better give him some space.
Don't stay up here too long, all right?
Look at us. A couple of old fools.
Pretty good. For a couple of fools.
Her dream. It came true after all.
All because of one stubborn old man.
Hey, you think that was Martel's spirit who sent Mort the letter just now?
It's nice knowing that someone like Martel's up there watching over us. Things are not always as they seem. That's a lesson we learn time and time again in Sandrock. In my book, both Mort and Martel are both heroes, more than ever. Everyone will want to know the truth, but for now, let's just give them some peace. Good. Now, let's all get back to our greener Sandrock.
Thank you.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh.
Thank you.
Catch you later.
Hey there!
Hmm. Hmm.
See ya!
Oh, it's a new day. Good morning. Hello. Honey, hey. Found this cool rock. Want it? I hope you do, 'cause it told me it's already as deeply in love with you as I am. Thanks a lot.
Look, there's the builder. Come join us. Mia needs your help.
Well, you know how I've been helping out at the moisture farm. But with the greenification of Sandrock almost complete, I'm going to have more free time. So, I was thinking, maybe it's time for me to start something of my own. I want to settle down in Sandrock, just like you have. But I'm still not sure what that something should be. Mian told me to follow my dreams and do what my heart desires. You know, I've always had a passion for tending to various plants in the garden since I was a kid. So... That's an interesting idea, but it might take time. Ooh, I could open a shop! But what would I sell? Gardening tools?
That's perfect! And you could also sell flowers! You know, I've always wanted to be a shop owner too. When I was a kid, I used to dream of opening a bakery or a florist shop. Funny how life turned out. I became a builder like the rest of my family. While I might not be skilled at growing plants, I love having them to decorate my house. I'm sure there are more people like me in Sandrock, and we don't have a store catering to that yet. So I think that's a brilliant idea.
I see. Selling flowers makes sense. It's easier than dealing with just gardening tools, which I have to import and find storage space for. But with flowers, I can grow them myself. Perhaps Zeke would even let me use a plot in his moisture farm. But how can I afford to rent a shop? I know I could ask my family for support as a last resort, but I'd prefer to figure it out on my own. Really? Really, really? You're the best! I'll happily accept it. But don't fret. I'll pay you back once the profits roll in. Now, let's think about the location. The main street doesn't have much space for a new shop. And if we set up too far from the town center, it might be inconvenient for people, especially if they want to buy those heavy gardening tools.
I have a balcony in front of my workshop that's currently free to use, but it's not big enough for a whole shop.
What if we just set up a flower display rack there?
Ah, a display rack with a canopy! That sounds about right. It'll look lovely on my balcony and provide some extra shopping space. By the way, I still have some extra funds left after donating to the Sandrock School, so I thought you could have it. You know, it's like an investment.
Thank you, but what the builder has offered is more than enough.
But it's just that I'd really love to be a part of this. I mean, I told you I dreamed of opening a shop when I was a kid, and I wasn't joking. I just never got the chance. That's why I want to invest in the business. I thought you could use some extra goals to order different flowers from other places and attract more customers. And I could help you with whatever you need help with. I kind of wish to run the business with you. Is that a possibility?
Ah, I see. Of course. I'd love to be business partners with you, Mian. It would be a dream come true for both of us.
Really? Thank you so much, Nia. Just tell me what you need me to do. While I may not be an expert in planting, I'll try my best. I'll even ask Zeke to teach me some techniques.
That's all right. We'll figure out the planting part together. First, let's come up with a name for our business. Even if it's just a few racks, it's our special place. Any ideas? I thought so too. I want the name to represent both of us in some way.
But Neon, they don't sound very catchy.
How about we put your name first? We could call it Minnie. Because it's small and cute. Plus, people will immediately know it belongs to you and me.
That's brilliant! I love it! How about Mini Botanica? It reflects that we sell not only flowers, but also plants and everything related to gardening.
It's settled then. Let's name it Mini Botanica. We have a name and a location. Now I need to prepare some flowers for sale. And of course, the flower display rack. Anything you can help with?
Oh, that would be so special. You two grew up together, and now you're literally helping Nia build her business. I'll help with growing the flowers. I'm not an expert, but I'll do whatever Nia asks me to do.
Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it in no time. Okay, I'll design a recipe for the display rack.
And I'll ask around and see what people want to buy from our shop, and then get the flower seeds.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks for your help. We'll send you what you need tomorrow.
Goodbye! See you soon! I thought my dream of running a shop was forever lost once I became a builder. But here we are! It's just like Moss said. Give your all every day so you can seize those once-in-a-lifetime opportunities when they come your way. If I hadn't worked hard as a builder, I wouldn't have the money to invest in Nia's idea. And I wouldn't be a shop owner now. Uh-huh. Catch you later.
Preach!
Thanks.
And this is the game center I told you about. It was just 4 walls and a roof over a couple of dingy machines when I took over, and no one bothered to visit. But I believed in its potential, and with the support of wonderful people like Builder, we turned it around. So, after a few rounds of upgrades, lots of loan meetings, and some extra touches, ta-da! It's a local favorite again, and all the kids love it here. Don't tell your teacher, though. We don't want any complaints. You came! All right, let's head in. Get ready for a day of mad fun. Let's see. Which game machine should we try first? How about Space Pilferers? You pick a partner first, and...
Excuse me, are you Katori? The Katori of Katori World?
Oh, hey there. Yes, that's me. Do you need help with anything?
We just came from Katori World. My little girl loved it. Tried every single ride. Twice. She kept asking me who Katori is and said that she must be a genius and a millionaire. Now she wants to open her own park someday. Sweetie, say hello to Miss Katori.
Wow, are you really her? Can I take a photo with you?
Of course. I'm honored. Aloe, Builder, could you two wait here for a moment? It won't take long.
Okay. Keep that pose. One more. Looking good. Smile wider. Thank you very much. These will do.
Thank you. Bye, Katori. Nice to meet you.
Phew, that took longer than expected. Now, where was I? Ah, Space Pilferers! That's the Golden Goose of the Golden Goose! It's a crowd favorite because... Oh, I won't spoil it for you. Let's go in and you'll see.
Hey, excuse me. Couldn't help but catch your conversation. It's my first time in Sandrock. Any recs for which game to try first? Or should I skip to the Golden Goose and head straight to the Katori world?
Well, you should fit both into your schedule, mister. I wouldn't miss Space Pilferers in the Golden Goose. It's a classic. And have you given Whack-A-Mole a try? Simple rules, but super fun.
That's okay. I was busy back in Atara, too. Not that I like it. Ma said in the letter that she has time for me now, so I could finally move here.
Oh, honey, I'm really sorry. It's not that I put work over you. It's just sometimes I get carried away. But that's not a good habit. You keep an eye on me and let me know when I mix work and play again, okay? Us grown-ups are slow at learning new tricks, but I promise I'll do my best.
It's okay, Ma. I don't mind you're busy. I know work is important to you. But you're always tired. I wish you had more time for yourself, not just for me or work. I want you to relax and have fun. I don't want you to get tired because of me.
Come here, honey.
Ma.
Listen, honey, you never make me tired, you know that? I'm so happy to spend the day with you. But I get what you're saying. I promise I'll have a good time today. How does that sound? So, do you know which game you want to play first? Or should we grab a snack? We can even have a full meal if you want.
I'm not sure. The food here...
You don't like it?
I do, but sometimes my tummy doesn't like the food here. I don't know why. Maybe it's not even the food.
Honey, I wish you had told me sooner.
It wasn't too bad. I tried to remember what I ate to figure it out, but there are so many dishes to try, and I have to eat each one at least twice to be sure.
It's probably just your body getting used to the new place. I'm sure Dr. Fane can help. Next time, let me know if you're not feeling well, okay?
Okay, promise.
Good. Is there anything else on your mind? How about school?
The school is, okay. Everyone is nice, but they're already friends, and I'm the new kid. Jasmine is really smart, but she uses big words I don't understand. Andy, he made this funny cushion that sounded like a fart. Everyone thought it was me. And Pebbles. Pebbles likes to draw my name on the wall.
Hey, you're doing better than you think. You've got their names and quirks down. That's the first and most important step in making friends.
Really?
Yup. You just have to put yourself out there and let them get to know you better.
Okay, I'll do that.
That's good to hear. Let's visit the clinic first, and then take some rest at home, okay? We can't keep touring today, but I promise we'll go out again soon.
Okay, we can relax at home together today. That's nice too.
I'd love that. Thank you for being here with us today. I'm sorry our plans had to change. Actually, there's something I need help with. I've been thinking maybe some small gifts can help Aloe get along? It would be wonderful if Aloe could make them himself, but he's never built anything before. Do you think you could teach Aloe some building skills? Maybe help him make a few gifts to get him started. What do you think about making models? It's Aloe's favorite, and I know you're amazing at making them.
I'd love to learn to make a train model. Andy loved my PE 777, and I want to make one for him.
That's great. Who knows? Maybe Aloe will fall in love with what you do and become a builder one day. How about you go get him once you have everything you need for the model? You can show him how you make it in your workshop. No rush. Take your time. I know you have other things to do too.
Darling, you're here. I knew you'd remember. I've already finished designs for 2 collections. I'll give you a sneak preview. I designed 2 sets of clothing, some formal wear and swimwear. I've made more than 10 sets for each design. The scene, a rapidly changing Sandrock. Blooming flowers, celebrations all around. The people, still dressed in their boring clothes. We need some aesthetics. We lack diversity. We need a breath of new, fashionable air. I never thought this day would come, but I finally think the time is right. I am going to put these on the catwalk. Yes, a fashion show. As I was drawing them, I could picture it. The lights, the gasping faces, the stunning designs, and me at the back, needling the final touches on a hypnotizing piece. It will be a 2-day affair, each day focusing on one series. This was, I am hesitant to admit, in fact Trudy's idea. She was more than supportive and believed one day to simply be too short. Now, what else is needed? First of all, clothing production. I am but the designer. I do not possess the skill to create these magnificent pieces. Ha! I can see your expression. No, I do not need you to make them. I have already asked Vivi, and she has agreed to work with me. Now, the issue of the venue. Trudy believes that the show could bring in tourists and offered to host it outside the city hall. But the construction of the stage will be your piece de resistance. With Trudy's support, honestly, this has grown bigger than I could have imagined. I even have my models, and they love the designs. Heidi's already made a diagram for you. You just need to make it and give it to me. That's not a problem, right? You're quite the go-getter, aren't you? It's positively charming. Well, I just have to prepare the clothes, organize the order of the show, then, when you have built the stage, please give it to me. Believe me, Sandrock will soon be the cosmopolitan hub of the Free Cities.
been in contact with the Alliance Council, and I just can't in good faith recommend anything other than the full extent of the law, transfer to the Atara Maximum Security Prison. You betrayed us, and have shown no sign of remorse. I will contact the authorities and organize the transport.
I accept all punishment, Trudy, and will abide accordingly.
Then, I will keep you informed of the date of your departure. I just can't understand it. Why?
It's no excuse, but I did what I believed was right.
But this town, everyone living here, after all you did for us, everything you said in your sermons, you kept us safe, your guidance. I even trusted you to teach my daughter. I thought you cared.
I truly do.
Please, don't give me that.
No. I was not used. I was betrayed. My actions were my own, and I am no one's puppet. I will face all the consequences with dignity.
Well, thank you for your cooperation.
You said that the water was a cover for their true intentions. I have been taken for a fool. This I realize now more than ever. I truly thought Duvos wanted the same thing as me. That they were on the right side of history. But their actions do not correlate to the proclamations they gave me. Recently, I have been grasping at something, anything, that would validate my actions since I've been in Sandrock. The more I searched, the more I came to only one truth. There was nothing. My handlers were simply telling me what they wanted me to believe. I must have been simply a diversion. If I could have pushed everyone out of Sandrock, then Duvos could excavate the ruins in secrecy. My arrest threw a proverbial wrench into the works, and it appears to have pushed their hand. I was then left to rot. They never cared about me. They never cared about my ideals. I was a fool. When I was of age, I left to study in Meidi. My family were believers in the light, and I dreamed of spreading the word. I always feared the day of calamity. I quickly befriended Matilda. She was older than me, working as a tutor in the guided study sessions. I remember when I first met her, when I attended her session the first time. She was helping a group of students with their questions on faith. She was kind, understanding. Whenever I disagreed with the doctrine of the church, she listened. Later, I started to feel that the teachings were not enough. The Church of the Light has an unwavering trust in people above all else. It's the individual people that got the human race through the age of darkness. This is why you see Sandrock being somewhat loose with Age of Corruption technology. I am somewhat more pessimistic about human nature. Allowing humans freedom to pursue their vanities is what led to the day of calamity. Those around me in the church did not take the teaching seriously. Even the deacon. It was as if they had forgotten the sins of our forefathers. During my studies, I became depressed. I drifted further from the teachings, became isolated, and found myself more radical. Then, an agent from Duvos made contact. The things they told me, that Duvos would regulate technology. Everything I heard aligned with my beliefs. They wanted structure, They wanted to ensure no one else ever lost their lives. They wanted to ensure the safety of humanity. I see now in retrospect, Matilda used my grief against me. She was conditioning me. She must have told an agent of my wavering faith and guided their hand from the background. While I was studying at Meiji, my town was destroyed. I'm from... DOS. I'm a child of the Lost City. Our existence was always a delicate balance. Being a town skirting the border of the peripheries, we were aware of the dangers, but largely went unbothered. As I went to study in Meiji, I bid my hometown farewell, though kept in regular contact. It may surprise you, but I took part in many of the onboarding activities and was a strong advocate for the church school. It seems strange to reflect on that now. During my studies, DOS was attacked by a creature from the peripheries. It happened overnight, without warning. Everyone in town was killed. My parents, my brother. You cannot imagine it. My entire town destroyed by a monster in the blink of an eye. Just thinking about what my people went through, it is truly harrowing. The depths of despair cannot comprehend what my family endured. I pray that it was quick. When the news was announced at school, I felt everyone's eyes on me. They were fixed, filled with an empty pity. I fell into a trance, simply glided through the halls, unable to process what had happened. I needed to talk, to confront it. Where were the Rangers or the Civil Corps? How did we not see it coming? How could the Alliance let this happen? The questions burned into my mind. I sought answers, but people avoided me, said I was too intense. Within a week, people were laughing again, enjoying themselves. They'd all forgotten already. Countless lives lost, yet they returned to their lives again as if nothing had happened. Everyone simply avoided me further, except for Matilda. She listened. I fell into the darkness. I sunk into the questions that were burning on my tongue. How could the Alliance let this happen? How are we allowing the sins of our forefathers leave us in ruin? How could the Free City simply abandon us? I expected a rescue. I expected the Rangers to search and destroy that monster from the peripheries, but no. They saw it as a lost cause and moved on. My family were not even buried. They were left there for the wilds to consume. It was then that my heart was blackened to the Alliance, that my thoughts started to drift. I was vulnerable. I was lost. I was found by Matilda and led astray. She would encourage me to think independently, to question myself. She said my fears were valid, and that I was a fiercely independent thinker. And while she did not agree with me, she valued my beliefs. I now believe she was taking note of my doubts, and behind closed doors crafting a narrative that reciprocated my beliefs. A narrative she then passed on to handlers. It was no mere coincidence that I was sold a beautiful vision of Nuvos. I should have seen this sooner, but I was blinded by their words. It answered all of my questions. It appears so. All that I took for Duvos ideals were simply my own, being reflected back to me. In that night, what I have done to Sandrock is unforgivable. It is only now that the blinds have been pulled back that I must face my actions head on. I still believe that we as a species need to control our desires to pursue unfettered technology. Loss must not happen again. However, that does not excuse what I did. I have wronged the people of this town and the Free Cities. I must accept penance for my actions. I must take this as a time for personal growth. Thank you for coming to see me all this time.
Hey there! Pablo and Owen have been having these deep discussions late into the night about how to make the stage dramatic. I never expected Owen to be so gung-ho about it. Howdy! Uh-huh.